Show. We got Michael B. Jordan, the director and the star of Creed 3. And we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
Oh, the Corny Kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say. I said we used to make fun of the name, but yeah, he is obviously killing things.
Michael B. Jordan just had a moment that I think anybody with some type of ambition or big dream could ever dream of. And it's that moment when them people that was doubting you, those people that was telling you that you wasn't going to make it, making fun of you for chasing your dreams, this, that, and the third, when you able to look all them people in their face and be like, look at me now. Look at what I did. You know what I'm saying? You was talking all that shit and I still made it. And that's something that I can't wait to share that moment. I got screenshots for days of things that people have said to me, and it gives me motivation every single day. And Michael B. Jordan had that moment. And I'm proud of dude, man. I'm not the biggest fan, you know what I'm saying? I only think I only watched one of the Creeds, but I can still be proud of this moment. This is a good teaching lesson that I want to give, and it's not even about that part of it. I want to talk about the black male image. And the reason why I'm talking about this is I read an article from the woman in the video that was talking about how she used to call him corny or whatever, and it points to a bigger issue we have with the black male image in the black community. So let's get right into it. We're just going to read the article, and then I'm going to get into like my thoughts and everything on it. That's when L'Oreal, who went to school with him at a 7 to 12 grade academy in Newark back in the day, said in regards to the corny comment that he definitely gave that vibe to his classmates. At the time, he was trying to get his career off the ground as a young model and actor. She admitted they were always making fun of him, making him the butt of the joke. You know what's so crazy? I went to school with Michael B. Jordan at a point in life. We went to Chad Science Academy together in Newark, and to be honest with you, we teased him all the damn time because his name was Michael Jordan. Let's start there. He was no Michael Jordan, she said. And he would also come to school with a headshot. We lived in Newark. That's the hood. We would make fun of him like, what you gonna do with your stupid headshot? And now look at him. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot, hoes all on me. Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, hoes all on me. Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, hoes all on me. Let's go. And this is something I tell people all the time. When you see people, even if you think that like what they're doing, you might not think that they're the best rapper. You might not think that their clothes are the best. That don't mean that you necessarily have to shit on them. The least you could do is, hand that little bit of support. You know what I'm saying? These people, especially when they first starting out, they never forget those first supporters. You know what I'm saying? And like I do it now. Like I see some people, and I might not even like the music they put out. I might not like necessarily the shirts and stuff they put out. I'll give my criticism, but I'm not gonna shit on you now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people do this, and then when people come up and they act like they don't know nobody, then they fake. No, you was talking shit when I was down. Not that I'm up. Now you here? I digress. Back to the black male image. She emphasized in this article that they was in the hood. And basically what that implies to me is that because they was in the hood, she expected that all young black men to act the same. And she ain't the only one. It's a lot of people that think this exact same way. And my issue with this is there is no one sole image of a black man. Now, there is like the stereotypical image, but that ain't all of us, and that shouldn't be, we don't fit that. We shouldn't be outcasted. And I dealt with this issue a lot growing up. You know what I'm saying? I was called an Oreo, a white man trapped in a black man's body. And truth be told, I mean, look at me. I fit the stereotype pretty damn close. Tattoos, dreads, a little bit of muscle. I drive a Challenger. I mean, come on. But I will say, growing up, like I had weird interests that wasn't the stereotypical. That I love hip hop, yes, but I was a big fan of Daft Punk. You know, the two little, like, you think of European dudes with helmets. I was a big Daft Punk fan. I was into electronic music. I was a really big gamer. You know what I'm saying? I was watching people like White Boy 7th Street on YouTube, all types of stuff. I was really big on video games and electronic music and stuff like that growing up. But because of that, I got outcasted, and a lot of people that are bookworms, that they keep their head in the books. A lot of people that into like robots, you know what I'm saying? All that robotics club and chess club and all that. If you was black and you was getting that, we wasn't claiming you as black people, and it's sad, you know what I'm saying? Like, We've kind of put ourselves in this box as black people, especially black men, that if you don't fit this one pan sagging, gun toting, thug, intellectual being, that you just ain't black. You know what I'm saying? And we have to stop this. But there's too many young men out there growing up right now with no positive male image. There's no father around, so they're looking at the TV screen for an example. And it's killing me because we always outcast the ones that have the work ethic and they're not breaking the law. You know what I'm saying? Michael B. Jordan was just trying to get his acting on, and they was teasing him because he walked around with a headshot. If y'all don't know what that is, the headshot is just I guess it's like a portrait that actors keep of themselves to show, like, you know, agencies and stuff like that. It's like pretty much like a profile picture almost, just for, you know, people to for recruiting purposes. But yeah, homie was just trying to get his acting on, and there's plenty of people that, you know, are gonna and there's plenty of people that's in the hood right now and there's plenty of people in the hood right now that's in the books a lot. They want to go to college. They're gonna make it to college, and after they make it to college, they're gonna get that degree, go be a surgeon, go be a lawyer, go be a doctor, whatever it is, and they're gonna remember that we as a community was not supporting them. Matter of fact, we pushed them out because their pants wasn't sagging. They spoke a little proper. They looked a little goofy. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't support them. And then we get mad when these people get money and then they don't come back to our women. They don't necessarily start black families and stuff like that. When really, is part of it is on us as a community. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of a lot of young black men growing up to think that the only way I'm gonna be something major is if I become an athlete, an entertainer, or a drug dealer of some sort. No. You know what I'm saying? Where is the black attorneys? Where is the black doctors? We don't have those. We don't have those images. We truth be told, we really don't even have really proper businessmen. Most of the businessmen that we see come from the hip hop world. And I'm not saying that there's necessarily anything wrong with that, but we need to be diverse in the examples that we give. If not, we're going to box ourselves in like we have already. You know what I'm saying? And it hasn't done us too well. There's too many people that's growing up in these low-income neighborhoods that think that the only way I'm going to make it out is by dribbling the basketball or throwing a ball or rapping. There's way more to this. And then on top of that, too, a lot of people try to want better for themselves, but we have this crabs in a bucket mentality. We pull each other down all the time. We got to stop, man. We got to stop. I really don't have too much. And I know I talk a little bit about the hood. Let me just preface this. Not preface, but let me just disclaimer this. I'm not from the hood. I'm not from the hood at all. Suburban baby. Military brat. Now, I wasn't always just in the suburbs. I lived in a lower income neighborhood in New Orleans. And this is how I know a little bit from firsthand experience on this encounter. Because I see it all the time. And really, if you're black, it don't really matter what community or where you grew up. You've recognized this, whether it was from black people or white people, that if you don't fit the stereotype, you get looked at funny as a black man. It is what it is. I can't explain it. But that's really all I had for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I really want to hear, especially these young black men that don't fit the stereotype. How do you feel? Because I know a lot of us feel a little bit, pushed out of our own community. Then it's like, where am I supposed to go? You know what I mean? But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. It's your boy RayQuan.